Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Are you saying it's not morning?
It's now morning.
Look at that. No paint on that plane. It's completely silver.
Turn left on Skagit Avenue, then take the first right.
Sure, Garmin.
Is she drunk?
She drunk. Not going through there.
I think we're gonna fire her. That's like the second or third time she's messed up this week.
We are in Oliver. Headed home.
Turn left on Queen Avenue, then take the first right.
Oh, that's a new apartment complex they built there. Oh, and a Service BC estate.
That's a hotel.
That's a hotel back there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe it's not a hotel. I thought it was a hotel somewhere around here. We'll see from the road. That might be townhouses and the hotel is farther down.
Continue on Main Street.
Well, maybe the hotel is farther. There used to be a sign on some of them. That's why I would know. Yikesies.
Yep. A little close. A little close. Tight quarters. Tight quarters. Yeah, we're just headed home. Pulled over here in Oliver to put up the cameras.
There's the hotel, so those are townhouses.
Okay, that's a hotel down there by the river. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so townhouse up there. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oliver is definitely growing.
Plus 14 now.
Plus 14. Beautiful downtown here. Wonder what movie they're showing this week.
Don't tempt me. You know I go for the popcorn.
Got good popcorn here.
It's really cheap.
I saw you in time. The last one I didn't see in time. I tried to stop at all crosswalks. It's hard in a big rig to do that.
Especially on the crosswalks. Sometimes they're so busy right by you.
Yeah, and if somebody walks full speed up to the crosswalk, it's like, oh, you don't have time to slow down. So I'm always looking. If anyone's standing near a crosswalk, I'm slowing down, ready to stop. But if someone's walking up to it, you're not ready for it.
They're showing the Dungeons and Dragons.
Showing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that yet.
No.
Just saying.
I'm not against it. We do have a theater in town too.
We do. We have a very nice theater in town.
Yeah. This one is
Old school theater. Kind of makes it special because of it. And as always, this video is brought to you by the Sutherland Group. Now hiring Super B woodchip, Super B flat deck, Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sutco.ca, use promo code QUADFAN, let them know I sent you, and get an extra $100 on your first payday. And hey guys, make sure you use my name as a reference. Just put my name in there, and if I get any referral bonuses, I'll split that with you 50-50. I saw that they're still hiring brokers, remote brokers like in Ontario. There's a whole bunch of jobs like drilling, blasting, logging, chipping, a lot of they're looking for a lot of chippers, log loaders and stuff like that. So just go to the website. There's jobs listed everywhere. Office jobs to mechanics to, well, everything.
And for a lot of different areas and locations.
Yes. Yeah. Including in the U.S. There's jobs available in the U.S.
You can see on the green.
Yeah, all the trees have these green buds on them. Right? Look, there's some blooming in there. Won't be long before the whole Okanagan is just blooming.
I can officially feel like it's spring now down here.
That one's blooming quite good there. I figured I'd try something a little bit different this time and shoot a little later in the day. And I haven't shot a video going down into Penticton in a while, so. And a new camera angle for the trailer. We'll see how that turns out.
I should be happy if the camera's still there.
Are you worried about the camera falling off?
Oh, I can't jinx it, so no, not at all.
I mean, it's a possibility that I'll lose a camera that way. I don't think it's a very big probability.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it there if I was worried it wouldn't be there. I mean, one day all of a sudden that will probably happen where a camera just disappears. But if you're worried about the camera mount on the trailer, what about the camera mount on top of the cab that we use all the time? The camera mount on the back of the cab that we use for the rear view mirror.
You're not helping
What
the
about
situation.
those?
You're not helping.
There's all those mounts that we've never lost the camera on. Why are you concerned we're going to lose the trailer one? Why is that one sketchier than these? That one's blooming really nice.
So, today's been a pretty smooth day. We've actually had so much time, we took our time everywhere.
Yeah, well, it started today morning. My boss lives on pretty much the border of Alberta and Saskatchewan. But today morning in Salmo, my boss walked up to me and said hi, and I'm like, huh? Who are you and what are you doing here? So we chatted with him for a while. It was nice to catch up with him face to face.
Yeah, it was nice.
He goes, I've been here all week. He's training a new dispatcher.
But it's not like you weren't actively doing things. The shop was working on stuff while we were chatting.
Oh yeah, he was working on stuff. He was working on stuff, and the guy who was training was working on stuff. We were standing around chatting while the shop was doing some repairs to the trailer, greasing the trailer. Yep. And of course we had a delivery in Salmo. Delivered that. Delivered a load in Nelson. Delivered a load in Castlegar, and then picked up this load. Another wide load, only 10 feet this time, not the big. It doesn't feel wide compared to the last load. An 11-foot load, that felt wide. This 10-foot doesn't even feel all that wide anymore. It's funny. It's funny how that happens.
Yeah. It's heavy, you said.
Oh, it's heavy. It's really heavy. I think I put a little too much weight on the back of the trailer, not enough weight on the drives. The weight's not balanced perfectly. we should be fine. Gallagher Lake, community of Gallagher Lake. Gallagher Lake's off to the side somewhere. You can't see it from the highway. Got McIntyre Bluff ahead of us there. And Vasu Lake coming up. Then we'll go through OK Falls, town of OK Falls.
Yeah, that restaurant's back open.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to go there.
See what the reviews are first. And we'll climb Waterman's Hill. Up through Cleedon, that's the word I'm looking for. And then down into Penticton. Penticton, 32 kilometers away.
There's a lot of things to list to 32 kilometers.
I've got to drop the truck off at the shop for just its regular maintenance schedule.
No, it's CPI.
Oh.
Commercial vehicle inspection.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I read the message, you didn't.
Forgot about that.
Like, are they doing it a little bit early?
No, they're not doing it. Only 1 week early.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything on the truck that's not going to pass safety.
No, I think it should be good.
All big rigs have to do a safety twice a year. So, you know, when you buy a new car, you have to make sure the car is safetied, and then you can drive it for the rest of your life without ever going and safetying it again.
Well, at least in BC.
In BC and most of the Canadian provinces. Well, big rigs have to go in for a safety every 6 months. Which was a good idea.
Yeah.
You don't want vehicles this big to be dangerous on the road. Having said that, cars really should go through safety more often too. Even if it's like every 5 years, it's better than what we have now.
Yeah. I did it right back and tell her about the squeakiness.
What's that?
The squeaky shock. I wrote back to her.
Yep. Did
Like-
she respond?
No.
Okay. Yeah, she asked if there's any concern. It was like, no, not really. There's the squeaky shock that might be broken in there, but that's about it. I'm not sure else why it would be squeaky that way, but
But it's been kind of quiet today.
Hmm?
Squeaky has been kind of quiet today.
I dumped a bunch of WD-40 into it again.
Oh, thank you. The other day I was reading that lifetime supply, what people who won a lifetime supply.
Lifetime supply of stuff, yeah.
And somebody won a lifetime supply of WD-40 and they got sent 4 cans.
4 cans was lifetime supply.
Yeah, a lot of people say that's a lot because, you know, haha, you only use one forever.
Is that for real?
That's what they said.
So that's not a lifetime supply.
Depends on what kind of person you are, what you do with it.
Yeah, lifetime supply, if you win a contest for a lifetime supply, it's not as good as it sounds. Like, there's 2 options that usually happen. When you get a lifetime supply of donuts, what they do is send you 5 pallets of donuts and call that a lifetime supply, but they all go stale tomorrow. Guess what? You have 5 pallets of donuts that should last you a lifetime.
I think Oreos or something's
Yeah.
better. M&M's. They do that. They send you.
and they send you the whole pallet. So here's a lifetime supply, done. Yeah, but the stuff expires. What am I supposed to do with it? I'm not going to hold on to it. And the other thing is, the places that are actually lifetime, where you can just go back whenever you need a new Canon WD-40. What happens is the company gets sold and that deal disappears with that sale of the company.
Yeah, there were some shady ones. Like some of them were like throwing lifetime things, like for like restaurants and stuff, knowing that a few weeks later they're gonna close and go bankrupt.
Yeah.
And like things like that are just wrong.
Have this competition for lifetime, knowing that you're bankrupting your restaurant. Yeah, that's just very scammy. Yeah. So those competitions, yeah, you always have to realize that they're getting more out of it than you are.
Yeah. There's one that says he has like free batteries. So he's in the system, but it's a headache to go get them. It's not even name brand, store brand or whatever. And he has to go to customer service. They have to look him up, find a manager, then go through this whole thing. It's like it's not even worth the hassle.
The hassle.
It was interesting to read about all that. But WD-40 was in that list. I almost forgot why I brought that up.
I never win anything. Oh wait, I never enter on anything either. I think it's just a waste of money entering in contests like that. Well, I can't say I never win anything, because when we have work picnics or there's always free tickets that you can hand in, whatever, and I have won stuff there, so.
Yeah.
I don't really purchase tickets to win stuff. I remember I did buy 50-50 tickets. The people were not all that happy with me the way I bought my 50-50 tickets.
No.
So this was way back when I was probably 20, 22 years old, in there somewhere, working at Load King. And every Friday they'd go around selling 50-50 tickets. Half of it would go to a charity and half would go to the winner.
Yeah.
I'd go buy like $1,000 worth of tickets. And guess what? Everybody else bought $1,000 worth of tickets altogether. So if I win, I get my $1,000 back.
Yeah.
But because there's so much money in that bucket, everybody else keeps buying more and more tickets, so a lot more goes to charity, right?
Yeah.
And I would almost always win.
Yeah.
Because the odds are definitely stacked.
It was for a good cause.
But every now and then somebody else won, and they were absolutely thrilled because they put in $1 for a ticket and they won $1,000 or
Yeah.
whatever, right? I don't remember the exact number it was, but I would buy a ridiculous amount. Basically, if I win, I only get my money back. And the whole thing was just to get more people to put their money in and go, oh, that's a big pot, right? And eventually people got wise to that and didn't like that, so I had to stop. Like, he always wins. Yes, but he also bought most of the tickets. The deer on the front lawn.
I like what we did at Walmart for a while until somebody complained to kibosh that.
What was that?
Where the display models would be auctioned off to
Oh,
employees
yeah.
for a silent auction for charity.
Yeah. Oh, they closed 6 minutes ago. Can't get any ice cream.
I'm gonna have to put that on my to-do list as well. Hey, next week? Oh no, you told me not to tell you the weather. Next week is gonna get a lot warmer.
I doubt it. You promised it this week and it never happened.
But it really says next week.
I doubt it. That's what they said last week. At this point, I think the weathermen always just put a really nice sunny day at the end of the forecast to keep us hoping.
Well, this time they made a rainy weekend, and then the days back to work are nice. So that sounding familiar?
Yeah, it seems that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Although this week's been pretty rainy all week. On and off. Nice and dry here right now. Alright, OK Falls, come and gone. Across the Okanagan River. We're in Canada now. We don't say Okanagan River. Yeah, watch your line there, bud. Old KVR bridge down there.
It's actually a really beautiful walk, the KVR.
It is. Yeah, we've walked a significant amount of that trail. Down here, up through the tunnels, and by Naramata, we've walked a lot of KVR. Basically, old railroad bed that's turned into walking, biking path.
I read an article the day I told you about where they are proposing connecting basic cam loops to the U.S. border, so cam loops to Vernon down to the U.S. border with trams.
My question is, where would they place it? Because they better not get rid of the KVR trail that we really enjoy.
I don't think they can go back on that. They would have to buy it all back, and it's too expensive.
We'd have to make a new trail, a new train track.
Which would be expensive.
Very. How many billions of dollars?
I think it was like $3 billion, but they said the government would pay for like 90% of it or something.
You mean taxpayers would pay 90%?
This is senior government.
Yep.
That's in
Taxpayers. So I would be paying for it. And you know what? I still think it'd be a good idea, even if I'm paying for it.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful idea. I don't know where to put it, but heck, I would use it. Go to Kamloops and not pay my fuel.
It'd be kind of fun to have a little tram ride through the Okanagan Valley. I would definitely take it.
I mean, thinking of all the people that can't drive.
Take a tram ride down to Kelowna, visit Costco, and take a tram ride back home.
Yep.
Definitely save quite a bit of money there. Better than fuel.
And the people, like in Soys, you have like to plan out Penticton hospital visits, doctors, like, things like that, right?
I think it's a good idea.
And we'll see if they go through with it or not.
It would help reduce vehicles on the roads because we don't have option to build bigger roads here and more roads.
Exactly, yep.
In the valley here, that's just not an option. So a train track would be a good idea.
In tourism, like you land in Kelowna, you can take
a train down to Soyuz.
Yeah. Like this.
Yeah. The train station places need to be very well placed. They need to be in residential areas.
Yep.
You need to have well-placed train stations.
Well, that's what they're saying. If they place them, it will build more housing around them and more convenience stores.
Yep, they need housing and shopping centers around the stations.
Just less cars is what they're trying to go for. I know, I think I would really like it, like SkyTrain for the valley. Right? Like,
yeah.
It would actually be kind of cool. It'd be really cool if they could find a way to make a lot of it run from solar.
Make a lot of it what?
Run from solar power would be really nice.
That would be nice, yeah. Make it electric, like SkyTrain. Put solar panels along the way. Yeah, that'd be an awesome idea. I just wouldn't want it to be super slow. It needs to be at least as fast as the SkyTrain. I don't need it to be lightning fast either, but
I'm sure that's all going to be talked about. But it definitely has me talking about it.
if that happens, it's at least 10 years away,
Yep.
not 20.
And we saw the. Where were we? The new section north of Seattle.
Yeah, we're starting to put trains on that
Yeah,
track.
we saw a train that was actually moving.
Yeah, by extending the Seattle train, or whatever they call the train over there, north and south, so down to Tacoma and then up to Bellingham, I think. I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. I think trains would be a good idea. Let's see, is the scale open or closed?
I'm going to say closed.
Yeah, it's usually closed.
Well, I could see how dark the building was before I saw the sign. And no cars parked around it.
Cleedon. There's the main exit here down into Cleedon.
Actually, a very sketchy intersection. Be careful with
Yeah,
that.
it's another one of those dangerous ones.
Cleveland has these beautiful gardens. I don't know the name of it, but it's really nice to go visit them. There's some lights up ahead.
Yeah, we got, I'm sure, red and blue lights for sure.
I like the two set of lights.
Could be a tow truck, yellow lights and then red and blue. What do we got here on the shoulder?
Brush clearing.
Yeah. Yeah, called a tow truck and a cop car.
We've seen a lot of cars upside down.
5.5 kilometers. Turn left on Highway 97.
Yeah, I think the cop is there just blocking it while the tow truck driver is working for safety.
Yep. It's just up on Paulson. We saw like 2 new ones, I think.
Yeah, 2 new crashes up there, yeah.
Yeah, rolled over vehicles. Like, hey, a marmot.
Marmots
Yeah, sunbathing
on the no posts.
yeah. That's the first marmot I've seen this year.
Yeah, I didn't see them, but
Fuzzy brown blob. They're actually kind of skittish. Like, if you get close to them, they usually, like, you know, a chipmunk or a squirrel, right? They take off.
it's like a massive chipmunk.
It is.
Big, massive, a cat-sized chipmunk. That's what a marmot. That's the best way I can describe a marmot.
Highway 97.
Cat-sized chipmunk. Cameron doesn't like I'm going the wrong direction. Why are you going here? I'm going home. It's okay, Garmin. It's okay.
Like, you're supposed to be heading to the coast. Yeah, we get a nice weekend, though.
Yeah, we get Saturday, Sunday off. We'll leave Monday at noon. 12 o'clock we're going to leave on Monday.
It's 5 o'clock now.
Leave at 12 o'clock on Monday, right?
1 o'clock?
12 o'clock?
2 o'clock?
No, 12 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
12:30.
1.
We'll leave somewhere on Monday afternoon.
You knew this was going to happen.
You're not the one that has to untarp in the dark.
If we leave at 1, it's still daylight when you arrive.
It'll be getting dark. It'll be dark.
Okay, I'll make you a deal of some sort.
You'll just come and help me roll the tarps.
Oh no, that was not part of the deal.
Or at least fold the tarps.
No.
Come help me fold the tarps.
That will probably happen, but that's not part of the deal I was going for. I was just gonna compromise and be like, this weekend, movie or ice cream.
Okay.
See?
We can do one of those.
Highway 97.
So I think there was other things you wanted to do.
Like what?
I don't know, we didn't get home last weekend, and there's stuff you wanted to do last weekend that I don't remember now.
Immediately move to the left lane because on a wide load I cannot see behind me very well, and I eventually need to be in this left lane in 800 meters. If only the powers that be would repaint these lines, they could fix that issue and you would have all the semis staying in the right lane. Repaint these lines so that both lanes are going into the turning lanes. And if you want to go straight, you have to actually exit to the right. Just have to paint the lines differently, that's all. Literally leave all the signs exactly as they are. Just have to paint the lines that the lines here squiggle into the turn lanes.
Yep, I see what you mean.
Problem solved.
Yep.
I would have been in the right lane the whole time, and this would have squiggled into this lane here. Easy. Easy peasy. Park on top of the Channel Parkway. I guess on top of the channel. It's the Okanagan River. Connects the Okanagan Lake to Skaha Lake. Skaha Lake is on our right. Okanagan Lake is to our left on the other end of town.
But you're really a tourist if you come here and call it the canal.
It's a channel.
Not a canal.
Anyone that calls it the canal is a tourist. We'll go to the
Petropass.
Petropass card lock. I've talked to the guy that owns the place. He says I can park my trailer in the... Yikes, that duck. That was close. That duck almost got windshield. He says as long as I fuel up there, I can drop my trailer in the backyard. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully there's space. Friday afternoon, not always there is space.
It takes into anti-trucker, so
Yeah, we can't drop the trailer anywhere on the street anywhere.
you basically would have to back up all the way to out of town. And
We'd have to go up by the scale, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll drive right by Kenworth where I have to bring the truck to, but I'll drop the trailer first and then top off fuel, bobtail home. That way Jess can grab the pickup and then I'll drive down here and then I don't have to walk home.
Yeah, it's quite the thing when the truck has to go to the shop.
It's a bit of work. I'm going to curb the trailer here. Don't have a choice. Boom, boom. Here's the Kenworth.
Industrial Avenue West.
You can see they don't have room for trailers.
No, well, the one guy's got a trailer in here. Just rubbed the curb that time.
Yeah, there's no room for trailers.
Basically no room for trailers. If you're special in that one guy there, he probably pays to park his trailer there. You usually see him parked there with his trailer. And then you can't even park the truck anywhere in residential. These guys here technically are in residential.
Yeah, but there's housing on both sides.
So they could get a ticket where they're parked right now.
Yeah.
In fact, every now and then you see them not parked there for a long time because they probably got tickets.
We shall not talk about that bike lane.
Why'd you bring it up?
Just to say I'm not.
You've already used the words that are not to be spoken about.
Don't talk about the bike lane.
No, don't use. Stop it! You're sacrilege. The amount of money we've put into that unspeakable thing.
And all these guys,
Hey.
the flea market. I changed the topic.
Okay.
The flea market has started back up, so they're technically not allowed over there either.
Yeah, there's a couple of trucks parked in the flea market yard there.
Like you can't park anywhere.
This town has made so many bylaws and rules that they just don't want trucks in town.
There's a lot of trailers there.
There is, almost like there's some kind of event going on. That's an event. It's all blocked off. There's some kind of trailer sale going on or something.
Something. Oh yeah, the hospital to the left.
Yep. Hospital to the left. I'm getting better at not repeating everything you say. Because people can actually hear you now. Well, you're still quiet, but At least you're audible.
Depends on the day.
Turn right on Government Street, then take the first right.
We are heavy. It's a little bit of work getting going, especially uphill.
Do these guys have DDF?
Area Beechcroft? I don't know. There are filling stations here. Oh, it's all under construction in the back. Car locks down for them.
Turn right on
Oh, the one car lock in the back is down. Oh, there's a truck backing in right now. The spot I want.
Well, this guy took up a lot of space over there for bobtails.
Yeah, that's not how you're. That usually that's filled with bobtails. So
Turn right on Cherry Avenue.
all right, he's parking. I don't know why he's backing in, but maybe he doesn't know he can loop around.
And the guy here does very much watch if you fuel up.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't just park here. And he doesn't like RVs parking here.
Yeah, we had an RV the one time in here.
He's a nice guy. He understands it needs to be for drunks.
Yeah, so he's super nice, super accommodating.
Oh, and Tootsie's Diner. I like that place. Sadly, it's not open on the weekends.
Sadly, it's not open on the weekend. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate all your support. We are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.